Hey, what's going on? Ed Fletcher here, and wanted to jump on and talk about HBCUs. And if you hadn't figured out yet, I went to Southern University, a historically black college. And with Kamala Harris elected to be the vice president of the United States, undoubtedly you're going to hear a lot more about HBCUs. She attended an HBCU and was a member of a black sorority. I also attended HBCU, Southern University, and if you're just checking this out, for background, I went to high school in Orangevale, one of the whiter areas of Sacramento. There were very few black people at my school, and before going to Southern, I went to Sweden to make it even more of a culture shock. But my family all attended Southern University. My brother attended Southern University. My father attended Southern University. So there was some family tradition there. So let's back up and figure out what is an HBCU. HBCUs are historically black colleges or universities, and they started before desegregation. So before the Civil Rights Act of 1964, all colleges that were created for the specific purpose of educating black people were considered HBCUs. So obviously at that time, mainstream schools were not admitting black students, and there was very little education of black people. Southern University started in 1890, so yeah, that's very, very old, and it was one of several HBCUs in Louisiana. Southern University was more specifically started because the mulatto or mixed children of the slave owners needed to get an education. So rather than send off their children that they had with the slaves to France, they decided to create a school, and obviously there's been lots of residual good from that original plan. Southern University is the only system of HBCUs. There's 3 campuses, one in Shreveport, one in Baton Rouge, one in New Orleans, and they also have a law school there. When I attended, there was around 12,000 students on the campus. And, I think the big question is that they've always struggled with is how to stay relevant during these times. And once the white schools started desegregating, was there a reason to keep them and to keep them striving? So that's really been the challenge. But it's really served sort of 2 purposes. One, to educate people that wouldn't probably be admitted to the white schools, but also allow black people to come together and learn from each other and have that experience of seeing black professors and black people that are excelling in life. And that can be game-changing for black people that haven't had that experience, whether they're from Louisiana or California or anywhere. So there's a great tradition of people that travel across the country and go to an HBCU. That was the whole premise of A Different World, the Cosby Show spinoff. And that really exposed a lot of people to HBCUs and black culture. You also had the hip-hop, the dance or the band movie that helped expose a lot of people. And you've seen Southern's band and dance performances on Super Bowls, a lot of great community events, Super Bowls, inaugurations. The Human Jukebox is very famous, and the Dancing Dolls are very famous as well. And they, it's sort of an example of black excellence, where you put enough black people together and we're going to do something amazing. So I'll have a more concrete thoughts about HBCUs, and I might do something for another outlet, whether it's on Facebook or at the radio station. But just wanted to share a little bit about HBCUs. Darla made a thing here, so I got to stop here and take care of this. But hope you're doing well, and hopefully this provided a little information about HBCUs as you start hearing that phrase more and more. Talk to you later.